As a guard, it's important for me to be prepared for anything. The same goes for when I'm off the court. And if I'm going bush, I need to be even more prepared. I always pack my first aid kit, and I always have my phone with the Australian Bison Things App, because you can never be too prepared.
Heads up!
Oh! I thought this was real a little bit. I don't play with the snakes. Be on the ball with the Australian Bison Things App. Top hand is very deadly. I think it's like 3 or 4 very deadly snakes. Cobra. I think one is a brown snake. Is that a thing? Scary. Yeah. So I learned just in the campaign, which helped a lot. When you get bit, that you gotta wrap it from the toes or your fingers up, and if they're very tall, you might have to wrap it twice or 3 times. But I've been learning a little bit, especially since we're a tight hand. So,
what have you? What's your sort of message to people out there in the community if they do get bitten by a snake or see snakes, or what have you learned to be safe?
Download the Bison Things app. It's free, and it kind of teaches you and guides you through everything. My advice is not to get bit, but of course you can't control that. But yeah, just download the app, and it'll walk you through everything you need.
I was going to ask as well, can you tell us a bit more about, have you learned sort of what to do if you're bitten by a snake, or you said wrap it, is there anything else you've learned, maybe elevated it?
Yeah, I think elevated, so the blood, something about the blood flow, I don't want anybody to quote me because I'm not a doctor, but something about the blood flow, so if you elevate it so that it doesn't get to the rest of your body and you can kind of stop it at where it is.
So you learned that the taipan's most deadliest snake in the world?
Yeah.
How about this Saturday? Are you guys going to win?
That's the plan. I would hope so. For our job's sake, I hope so.
How are you feeling after disrupted preseason, hip injury?
Yeah.
Obviously you're a father now, which is great. But you feeling good? You feeling rusty?
It's good to be back and not have any distractions, I can just focus on the team and be with the team. It kills me being away. I've been watching the games being away. I just feel like being a part of the family, and we've been putting in work for so long, and I'm away, so I feel like I hurt the team being away. Of course, it was stuff that I couldn't control, but just being back and being around the basketball, it bring my smile back and me being happy, so it's been a good thing.
Yeah, speaking of, you guys have lost 2 in a row. Just talk about the motivation behind it, what the message is from 40.
We just gotta be better. We lost 2 in a row, but it's been a lot, like I said, it's been a lot of in and outs, a lot of injuries, a lot of things that you really can't control. So now we kind of getting our full team back and everybody can get back and where they're comfortable. A lot of people have been playing out of position trying to hold it down. So now everybody is back to doing what they do best, and now we can be happy and know exactly what you need to bring and what your role is.
Are you expecting Pat to play on
Me knowing him, yes. I don't know his extent of his injury. Like I said, I was gone when it happened, so I'm just getting back filled in. But of course, I hope he play. I haven't got to play with him yet, for real. So it's kind of been hurting me. We've been waiting to do that.
How impressed have you been with him? I think if he doesn't go down injured, you're at home. He's leading the league in points, potentially assists. That's got to be great for somebody you've known for years.
Not really impressed. I feel like he could do more, and he should be doing more. I tell him all the time. His stats is good, but he's such a great player that he's capable of more, and so that's kind of our relationship. We kind of push each other to do more, even when you think you're doing enough. So he's doing okay.
What's that relationship been like, having him here?
That's my brother, man. It makes everything. I'm with him every day, after practice, all day. That's my guy.
Getting back to the snake thing, how important do you think it is that people are aware of the first aid surrounding bites and stings and venomous?
I think it's the most, especially being out here, in the States, there's not that many snakes or venomous creatures that I know of anyway, but out here, you kind of have a higher chance of running into it, especially people like hiking and going to river falls and things of that nature. So, like I said, I done learned so much from it that if I didn't know, I would probably be doing all the wrong things and making things worse, or not knowing what to look for when I'm out. So just education about anything is always big. So the fact that there's awareness and people are pushing it out, I think it makes a big difference.
Just going back to Patrick Miller, just character related, what kind of made you recommend him to the franchise? Like, what did you see about his personality that you needed here in the Taipan?
Like I said, that's my brother. I pride myself on who I hang around and who I'm with. So if I'm with them or I hang around them, I expect them to be good people, and I know he would fit in with the rest of the group. he's not how he looks. You know, he's strong and he looks real scary sometimes because of his muscles, but he's such a good guy, always laughing, bringing energy. And as much as he's done in his career, he's so humble. So it kind of pushes you to be better, because if somebody like that can do the little things and bring energy, then why the rest of the team can't? So I knew it would be a home run.
I'm pretty excited to see you and Pat in the backcourt.
You and me both.
How you guys gonna balance each other out, and what are you gonna, I guess, how are you gonna get the best out of it?
Honestly, that's just, I think, our chemistry. We don't really care who gets the credit. We don't really care who's shining. It's about winning, and it's about having fun and making sure each other happy. So that's a good thing about playing with your brother. You kind of take yourself outside of what's going on, and you just want the best for your brothers. So I'm good playing without the ball. He's good playing without the ball, and we good giving up our shot for the next shot. So I think it's going to be beautiful. That's why I'm so excited. I can't wait just to build the chemistry. It might not click that first game or that second game, but by the end of the year, if I'm willing to bet, it's going to be good for us.
You guys have struggled to close out games this season. Pat, before he spoke about Pat being the closer. If he doesn't play on the weekend, so do you reckon you could be the closer?
I mean, I've done it before. I think I'm capable of it. But it's whatever the team needs. Games change, things change, but I do want to be that guy with the ball, making the plays, especially if Pat's not in. But it's not something that I'm demanding or it has to be this. But yes, I would love to be, and I think I need to be. But if Pat plays, it doesn't matter to me. I trust him just as much as I trust myself.
His father, it's got to be hard not being there in the US, or is your daughter coming over here? Or
Yeah. I mean, I can't really do too much anyway. I'm not feeding or anything, so it's hard. But as being a professional, I was lucky to be able to go home. Some people miss that, so. I'm blessed, and I'm excited to do my job, and then whatever comes, I just deal with it.
WNBA superstar in 20 years?
God willing. Hopefully.
Sorry, I just want to talk about the commercial one more time because I'm excited about it. Can you just take us back to the experience? What was it like filming a commercial, and who would you rate MVP of the day between you and the two Sams?
That's a good question. The commercial experience was great. It challenges you. You get to get outside of basketball and see some other aspects. You get to see the behind the scenes of what people are really doing and the jobs that go into the. I didn't know it was that much. They're there. We was there from 9 to 4. They was there longer than me. So you see the work that people really put in behind the scenes. But it was great to be a part of it. They made it so easy, and the outcome was amazing. So I can't complain. MVP. I'm definitely gonna rate myself MVP. I think I'm the actor of the group, but they did a great job and they made it easy.
The Boston question?
Yeah, of course. No.
Only commercial questions.
Yeah, you're right. Anything good. You base your game on Drew Holiday?
Base, no, but that's one of my favorite players. Just the way he plays both ends. People underestimate his offensive game too, so that kind of relates to me. And just his mentality. Team first, win first type of guy, and he brings it every night, and that's kind of what I like to do. But yes, 100%.
Is there anything defensively you kind of adopted from him? I know you're going to base again.
Yeah. Just more so being solid. I've watched more times than not. I try to go for steals, or I try to make the highlight play. And when you watch Drew Holiday, he's not always trying to get the steal or the block. Sometimes he's just solid and making his man miss. So I watched how he paces himself, and how sometimes he doesn't try to force the stop. He just trying to trust the defense and trusts his game plan. So I've been learning that a lot from him.
You guys are undefeated at the Snake Pit. How important is another win at home and the crowd tends
Always. You can't lose at home, especially in this league. That's kind of the games that you have to win, because the league is so close and so tight. Those away games are brutal. So the energy our fans bring, the camaraderie we have at home, you lose at home, it kind of hurts, and you let the fans down. So that's a big thing we've been talking about, is you got to have home court advantage and maintain that home court advantage.